Hello, my dear friends. Once again, I welcome you to Marriage Without Tears channel. This is your awesome channel for couples that desire to make a success of their marriage. Couples that are determined to add value to their relationships so that the relationship meets expected targets. This is your channel. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please do so immediately. The red button by my side is the subscription button. Just click on it and get subscribed and be part of this awesome family. What are we discussing today? The best Christmas traditions for the married couple. The best Christmas traditions for the married couple. Christmas is around the corner. Just a couple of days from now is Christmas. And there are some known traditions, some things that you can do to add joy, to add excitement to your marriage, to add excitement to your relationship in seasons of Christmas. That is what we want to discuss today. Christmas, like you know, is the time we celebrate and we mark the coming of Christ into the world. This is the time we celebrate the love of God for humanity. This is the time we celebrate the significance of the coming of Jesus into the lives of mankind. And as a matter of fact, Christmas is so unique in such a way that it is celebrated just close to the end of the year. I can say 25th of December, close to the end of the year. It therefore means that while we are also celebrating Christmas, the proactive couple will also have an eye on what the next year is going to be like. So it's an awesome time, a time when so many companies, so many organizations give vacation. You know, they allow their staff to go on vacation. So this is a wonderful time. So just listen to me as we look at some of the things you can do during Christmas to add value to this kind of season. Number one, a proactive couple may decide to embark on a spiritual retreat at this point in time, because the coming of Christ is not just a physical thing, it's a spiritual exercise, it's a spiritual time for people who actually believe in his coming, people who actually treasure the significance of the message of Christ. This is the time when a proactive couple can sit back and look at the scripture and be in prayers and, of course, seek the mind of God concerning their lives, concerning even the future that is coming. This is a very wonderful time. And I know of so many religious organizations and denominations that engage in this kind of exercise at this period in time. This is an awesome time for a proactive couple to actually look deeper into their relationship, to actually check whether their relationship is meeting the target that God actually envisioned them to accomplish. This is the time. So it's not just about eating and drinking. This is the time to look deeper into your life, into your relationship, into the lives of your children, and then prepare them for the coming year. It is such an awesome time. So please, either you engage in such an exercise with your church or you do it as a family. Seek for a quiet spot, a place where you can go and hide for a season and get yourself immune, get yourself into the rhythm of God. Get yourself into the vibe of God, so that before the next year comes, you'll be fully prepared, both physically and spiritually, to the glory of God. This is such an awesome time. The second way a family can actually, enjoy this period, if you're a couple and you don't have a family yet, maybe just a man and a woman that just got married, or perhaps you have a family, this is what you can do. Settle the children, give them some things to do while you're away. But take your wife and go on a trip, a romantic trip. I call it an annual honeymoon. Possibly because of the nature of your work, you have been so much engrossed in your work or your business or your ministry and all that. You never had any time to enjoy your wife or enjoy your husband. Now you're on vacation. This is a time to take one another, get out to a far destination, a place that is known for romance. Places like Dubai is an example. Places like Paris in France is an example. Places like Las Vegas, places like Hawaii in the United States of America, places like Disneyland in Florida. These are wonderful destinations. Places like Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. These are awesome destinations. If you have what it takes to get to all those places, just take your wife or your husband, get out there, take a quiet hotel room and enjoy yourselves for a time. At least this is the time to get to know one another deeper while you are in the comfort of one another's arms. But whereby you are not able to make it to a far place like that, you can look inwards. There are so many wonderful places within your country. In Nigeria, for instance, there are so many places in Calabar. There are so many places in Yankari Game Reserve. There are a whole lot of places in Nigeria where you can enjoy a quality time with your spouse. This is such an awesome time. A romantic getaway. Consider it in this season. Very, very important indeed. The third thing you can do to add value to this season is by perhaps, finding time to reunite with your family. And when I mean family, I mean not just your immediate family, but the extended family. If you take a trip to your village, for instance, you will have an awesome time reuniting with your parents, whom you have not seen for a very long time. If your parents are still there, you will have a lot of time to spend with your siblings and their families, whom you have not gotten to know for some time. You will have a lot of time to meet old social friends, old buddies. Have you attended one of those old boys association or old girls association from your alma mater? Things like that. There are so many things to enjoy. There are people you have not met for close to 5-10 years, but if you check out, if you make it a point of duty to, reunite with them, reestablish contacts, this is such an awesome time. And a couple can do that. Do you know that it is possible for you to meet somebody that you have not seen since you left school, years of years ago? This is such an awesome time. And as a couple, please look at that. If you have been, you are through with your education, or maybe secondary school, there are so many old school friends that you have not met. Get across, meet them at this point in time. Reestablish contacts. This is a wonderful time and a wonderful season. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so immediately. There's a red button by my side. Once you click on it, you will get subscribed and you become part of this great move. What can you do to add value to this Christmas? You can make a movie, a Christmas movie as a family. We all know the nativity story, the story of Joseph, the shepherd, entering the town of Bethlehem with pregnant Mary on top of a donkey. We know the story of the visitation of the three visitors that came to see the infant Jesus. We know the story about the manger and all of that. We know all that. We can distribute roles, different roles to different family members, and then do a short movie. It's a wonderful thing. You may not really understand the joy of what I'm talking about until a few years, maybe 20 years down the line, you pick up such a movie and you look at it. Wow, look at so and so brother, look at what he's doing, look at this. You are able to relate, do a nativity story, do a nativity movie as a family. An uncle can act the role of Joseph. Your father can act the role of the king. Mary can be just one of your sisters. You do a nativity story. Craft a movie, just a short movie. Laugh over it. Is a wonderful time to interact with one another and with your family. These are what couples do during Christmas time that add value to the occasion, that add value to such a time as we are. Please consider this. That's my fourth one. The fifth one I would like to mention is that you may also decide to organize a party. You may decide to organize a party, in-house party, or a party that you can control the rhythm of the party. You will be able to control the music. You'll be able to control the kind of food that will be eaten there. You'll be able to control the kind of drinks. You'll be able to, a kind of party that you have control over. You control the kind of people that will be part of the party. Something like that. You invite friends, you invite neighbors, you invite people that you know that you would like to relate with. These are the people you invite to that party, and you have a swell time. You have a swell time. This is what we do to add joy to the seasons of Christmas. And I know that after all this, I'm just going to give us 7 actually. So number 6 I want to also mention here is you can indulge yourself with, family photo shoot. Very important. In a season like this, is an opportunity for you to capture the moment and store it for generations to come, or for the future, for future reference. Capture the moment. I tell you, one of the most wonderful pictures of Christmas I have in my collection is me and my father and mother and some of my brothers and sisters just after the Civil War. I'm just talking about the Christmas of 1970, just after the Civil War. I treasure that picture so much. It's so wonderful. I mean, you can capture the moment. And I can tell you that from that time till now, I have also done a whole lot in capturing such moments. You can do the same. Don't spend your Christmas without capturing the moment. It's very, very important. Capture the moment. Capture the day. Capture what is going on. And then pack it into an album. Let me tell you, after about 5 years, 10 years down the line, you'll be surprised. Because when you look at such pictures, you will discover that some of the people that are there are no longer there. Possibly they are gone. And you now discover that the people that are now here, I mean, a whole lot of new people have been added to your family. It's a wonderful thing to do a photo shoot during Christmas. Please get yourself involved in such a pastime. It's wonderful. And before I go into the last one, the seventh one, I would like to remind you once again, please subscribe to my channel and be part of this wonderful family. I really want you to subscribe to this channel. Click this red button and get subscribed. And of course, recommend our channel to your loved ones. We will really appreciate it. The seventh one actually is the exchange of gifts. Many people don't know what it means to exchange gifts during Christmas and the period following Christmas. What it simply means is an expression of what God gave you. God gave you Jesus Christ for your own salvation and for reconciliation with Him. Now, when you exchange gifts, you are also expressing that same virtue in the life of another. So, to your spouse, to your children, to your loved ones, to your parents, and to everyone that you treasure, please try as much as possible to give a gift. Give a gift to them. And let it be quality gifts. Let it be gifts that they can treasure. Let it be gifts that they can store. Let it be gifts that they can look at. And then it will remind them of the great joy they have had with you. Very, very important in this season. And I look forward to gifts from you, actually. As you are watching this, prepare your own gifts for me. Before Christmas, I can tell you that every one of my subscribers will receive a gift to the glory of God. Just continue watching, continue being part of this awesome channel, and the Lord will bless you indeed. I look forward to seeing you next week, and have a wonderful time.